Hello, everyone. I hope you're all fine and doing well. Today, I come back again with a new video, and I'm so happy again to be with you. And surely this time the topic will be so much interesting. I'm so happy to be with you today, as I love you all, and I really gather those positive feelings and those very motivating, you know, view or perspective for y'all in order to do something positive in your life, to move ahead, to, start something, to find your passion, especially in something that, you know, uh, could help you develop and get better in your life. And that's my final goal, is really to build something that is positive, and especially that since your positivity is the highest fortune that you could really your wealth that you could really move ahead with peacefully, and with a very confident path toward uh, your goal. And that's the objective, or the most interesting part. So hoping that you'll hoping that you'll find your peace also in your way, and hoping also that even if you pass through whatever situation in the ups and downs exist, and knowing that you're living it, and you're alive, and that's even the most motivating. So ups and downs exist, and clearly showcase that you're alive, and that you're doing something, you know, feeling safe without really doing nothing, moving in front of others as you go. And I'm so happy to, be part of your motivation today, and to especially say something that is so interesting. It seems everything that is done with love, and everything that is done with positive vibes really must have a result, and so that result is a wealth that is sure and founded by bases that are surely based on high standards, and based on a perspective that is true, yours, and when you could really define your happiness and your existence. Exactly the exact situation for all entrepreneurs and for all you know let's say bosses that really could do that. And really happy to be able to chat with you today, and I hope that this will be seen in your heart, and I really love you all. So I'm here today literally to say something that might really be a little bit different, but that will help you a lot in your moves, and especially in moving ahead. So they say, or a quote say, that growth and comfort doesn't really coexist. And for myself, and in my point of view, I could say that they exist. They exist in powerfully, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, as long as you're motivated, and especially as long as you've got the let's say the will and the a clear point of view where you're going to put your path in, and especially what you're going to achieve as a person, and what you're going to or where you are going exactly. So knowing that point exactly is what will make you doing it comfortably, and of course with a pace that is seriously let's say steady, and that's the point. So comfort and growth create wealth when you are sure, confident about your path, and when you have the right steps that you've made, calculated, and analyzed in order to really reach the or reach out the you know the possible results that you've already get oriented. And the secret here is really to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, which means that at every situation you could face little problematics that, of course, are clearly, that might appear in your way. That's something that is clear. So every single process. Um, uh, Contains problematics, and contains really um, little issues that need to be repaired before that you could arrive, or you could achieve what you want to achieve. I don't know what is your goal that you made today, or that you have made in a long term period or in a short term period. So in both situations you have what we can say a a a process that you should really follow. And within this process, of course, ups and downs exist, and you must be comfortable with the situation, whatever it is. Taking, of course, in consideration all the strategic mapping, and all uh, the confidence that will help you to pass through these situations confidently. And that's the type of today is that you have surely to get your comfort wherever it is, even in the most uncomfortable situations. And of course, every single entrepreneur knew the situation and knew really the the hardship of going ahead. And of course it might be easy, so you just have to shape your so as far as I am concerned, I have really to say simply that for entrepreneurs you'd rather really get implemented more than being perfect. That's the point really. So the implementation is something that is so necessary for an entrepreneur, instead of really doing things perfectly and searching for perfection. So the perfection is also a term that needs to be viewed in different perspective. I mean, dependent on how the entrepreneurs really get developed in the market, and how he could really guarantee his own place, next to competitors, and of course, with the biggest respect for the delight and everything that is around. And of course, regarding this, the implementation must exist for all entrepreneurs. And once he is well reputed, and once he is well, famous and well known in the market, he could really achieve the positive results. No matter how the process could be viewed, and no matter what tools or raw materials um, are used, surely the positive and the wealth would really be present and achieved in his own way. And of course, what makes the difference between all the entrepreneurs and all the the people that are positive and want to achieve their goals is of course their spirits. I mean, being spiritually aware that your method or your way of conceiving the things really is valuable and make the difference uh, with either in the long term or in the short term. So in both cases um, you have to gather the will in order to achieve your goal. And I always say to or I advise especially to avoid the shortcuts. They're not really useful for entrepreneurs since um, as I said, the comfort zone is yes interesting, but you have to work hard. You have to build, step by step, and to make bridges in order to really conceive your idea and make it real in the real world, because it really doesn't happen a day or you know. Um, I mean, at the real time, it doesn't really happen once, but it needs a process. And the way you can conceive this idea, with awareness and with visibility, that makes the difference for you as an entrepreneur. And truly, alhamdulillah. Surely, consistency and the continuity are indeed the most powerful tools and weapons for all the entrepreneurs. I mean, the continuity and the ability to accept and to tolerate the discomfort is what really makes a difference. Also, being able to learn continuously and, of course, with that severe will to learn to get adapted with situations by learning more and more and more. And that's really what makes a difference, and especially using your knowledge in building and in creating something that is positive for life. And of course, all of this is to make life a better place to be, and of course to be successful and productive. And I hope y'all get nourished with my videos, and I love y'all.